But first, summer is such a great time to let kids do some learning exploration. It keeps them busy, sure. It's a self-guided discovery, which they retain and really enjoy in the process. It's fun. So how can you, as mom, facilitate this type of learning? One suggestion is to pull together what we're calling Tinker Fun activity kits. These are boxed and ready, boredom-busting activities, all done at home. Studio 5 Party and Family Fun contributor Celeste Whitney developed this theme for us. So great to see you.
So good to see you.
You're kicking off our show, as always, on such a fun note, and this is an idea really generated from your own experience.
Yeah, well, there's tons of like monthly subscriptions, and they're all about $20 a piece, and I'm always interested in them until I do the math that I have 4 kids, and that's $80 a month.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and the ones that we've bought that are just like a single time use, it's sort of, when I get home, I'm kind of like, oh, it's like a circle piece of felt with a needle. I probably could have done that myself. So I just decided to try to have a go at making my own.
It is so tempting. I'm with you. It is so tempting to sign up for that, you know, fun in a box concept.
Yeah.
With a little bit of work on the front end, on the back end rather, it's paid off here. You've made your own.
Yes, I could have done like 4 segments of this because there's so much that you can do. And so I did some links online.
On your home front, you're dealing with a wide variety of ages, and these really appeal to all different age groups.
Well, I might admit that I had so much fun with all of these.
So it extends to the adult
so 30-something
okay.
might still be entertained.
I like it. I like it. What's his first idea?
Okay, so this one, the supplies are the craft sticks, the extra large ones, I'll explain why, and some blocks, and some rubber bands. You only need a couple, some like super easy things. Little cups, I found these at the dollar store, 24 for $1. So like super cheap, this whole set.
Easy.
Okay, so I have links to the tutorials where I found these, so I can't say everything here, but go check it all out. But there's all these fun contests like challenges. So what kind of structures can you build on one block? And so this one's all about balance because you have to put everything on simultaneously at the same side, or both sides at the same time, otherwise it'll topple. And so the idea here is don't give your kids every single instruction. Just give them the idea and be surprised at what they come up with, because you will be.
So here's what you're doing as mom. You're collecting all of these supplies.
Yes.
You're giving them a loose challenge.
Yes.
And then letting them go.
And there's like a bunch of ideas online. And then, okay, so once they've done all of the building and construction work and the balance stuff, then they can build like a, I'm not going to shoot it.
Why?
But, you know.
Shoot it.
No,
shoot it.
no.
Celeste.
I'm too scared. Okay. So the catapults ideas, and there's a couple different ways you can go about that, and you can ask questions and give them a notebook and say, will it work better with blocks in the middle, or will it work better if it's higher or lower? You know, you ask questions and why.
You're sparking their brain.
Yes. So this next one is all the same supplies. So you can spread them out, you know, put them in different boxes, or you can give them the whole thing and just give them different suggestions once a week or something like that.
Okay.
This one's fun because it's got magnets. Okay. So, see that?
Oh, yeah.
So this is fun because these are just kind of floating in the air.
Oh.
You just make it so they're right, and you can watch them dance and play, and oh my goodness, this is like, my kids are mesmerized by this. And then my son, he was the one, see, this is where I'm saying that just be surprised at what they do, because they will. They'll surprise you. He was like, oh, maybe we can tip this over without even touching it, just by like moving it around.
He came up with his own challenge.
Yeah. And it totally worked. It was amazing. And then they can just play with the magnets too, like see how many will stick to the, you know, whatever.
The fact that you can mesmerize a child with something other than an electronic is something to celebrate.
It's also therapeutic.
I love it. All right, this next kit, this next Tinker kit deals with tinfoil.
Tinfoil, yes. Okay, so really, it's the one thing in my kitchen that is so alluring to the kids, but also super forbidden, because I don't want to be making a casserole and notice that I'm out of tinfoil.
There's actually a
purpose.
like,
don't touch it.
Yeah, there's a purpose for this shiny piece of paper.
Yes, and so this time you just give them their own whole thing of tinfoil, but let's give them some ideas. So my favorite is down here is the tinfoil oven. The solar oven.
You made a solar oven.
Solar oven, and all you do is you just cut a square on the top, and you wrap that in tinfoil, because that is going to shine the light inside the box, outside. And now the second thing is you need to make sure that the heat doesn't escape. So you put the exposed area with saran wrap, and then inside you put a black piece of paper, and that absorbs the heat and it is the coolest thing because even the cracker gets super hot.
This is like, so much cooler than my Easy Bake Oven.
Oh my gosh, it really is so fun. And while their treat is baking,
yes,
you can have them make shapes. We just did a tree, and
look how cool this tree is. Oh,
it's
there's
fun,
a swing.
right?
There's totally a swing.
It was a couple minutes, but like the ideas go on and on. They can make armor or jewelry or hats or boats. And then they just draw the shadow. So like this big blue blob, it was the shadow. And then when their treat's done, you can look and the shadow's totally changed.
You can color on tinfoil?
Yeah, this is just marker. How we did it is, I mean, they could make a million different shapes. It's just a string art.
Yeah.
If you can see the back, we've just wrapped it with string in different ways.
And that gives you the edges.
Yeah, and then you can give them like 3 different colors and say make sure that one color doesn't touch itself, and then it's a fun challenge there. They can cut shapes of their own name and make it. It's just totally mindless art that is so entertaining for hours.
I love the creative component though, the creative challenges you're putting with each of these. Very
and
cool.
I mean, they'll come up with so many different things on their own.
Okay, let's put on our lab coats. This is a science lab tinker box.
Yes, inspired by these little vials that I got at the dollar store too, like this.
They're cute.
So we did a bunch of different like chemical reactions, such as seltzer water and
is that cotton candy?
This, cotton candy?
I didn't know there was a chemical reaction with those
we
two.
don't need to demonstrate necessarily, but it literally just disappears. And then you can drink it.
What?
And it's all flavored.
Really? It
Yes.
dissolves?
Okay, we'll show you.
I was going to say, you failed us on the catapult. No, this is good TV. You failed us on the catapult, so let's dissolve some cotton candy, should we?
Okay. Oh, look, it's already dissolving. Okay, just from the sprinkles.
Okay, that's cool.
How cool is that? And then you can drink that, and it's
Look at
amazing.
that. Cheers. Okay.
And now I'm all wet.
Okay. Okay, that was fun.
Yes. Okay. So here's the thing: is package this. Oh, our favorite one was the colors.
Okay.
We did a bunch of like, you know, vinegar and baking soda, and it makes it explode, whatever. But we really were more entertained by just the colors.
They're pretty.
You give them just the 3 cups of color,
Uh-huh.
the red, yellow, and blue, and just challenge them to make the colors of the rainbow with that.
Nice,
That
nice.
might sound a little preschool, but it's fun for grown-ups and like a teenager. You go get paint samples and you say match this color.
And they have to like mix and
they
blend.
have to, yes, and it's so fun because then they end up with like an ugly brown color and have to start all over. And it's
we want that
really
pretty purple
entertaining.
on that paint sample.
Yes.
Okay, 1 minute left. We have to get to the last one.
Okay, oh wait.
What?
This is more important.
What did we forget?
This is what you package it in, is just a gallon bag, and this is another science experiment.
Okay, okay.
You take a sharpened pencil, and I don't know, you can research on your own, but why it works, but you just poke this through the water and it will never spill.
Really, truly?
Okay, now your turn.
No.
Here's a pencil.
No, I guess you're brave enough to open seltzer.
Yeah. Here, you can do it on the other side.
On live TV, so here we go.
It's so fun!
Oh my gosh. Why is this working?
I
don't know.
It's science, and how cool is that?
Call me Houdini, that's amazing.
Okay,
30
we'll do
seconds.
this one really
Give us
fast.
this one, yeah.
This is like, nothing makes you happier than spreading happiness. So this is like a service project. You take 3 plates, and you staple them together to make this little sun.
Cute.
And then you fill it with like wildflowers. We go on nature walks, which are pretty weeds, or candy, or a note. And then, real quick, how you do it is you just cut 4 or 8 little triangles from one plate, and then you just cut the top of the other plate just in a little bit above half.
To section it.
Yeah, I just used a stapler.
It's
and then
so cute.
something for them to keep is just some faces. Okay, you'll see online, I did a printable for this. It's like you can change the whole look of the face just by tilting the eyebrows
Celeste, this is
or
so
whatever.
fun. So
Go
fun.
look online. I have all the links to print it out so they'll be entertained.
You absolutely want to go online because in addition to the bonus link Celeste mentioned, she's got her online printables that are there and waiting for you to download from our website. So much fun. Thank